Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh man, it is the most wonderful time of the year. It is draft time. We are right here. We are on the cusp, the weekend of draft. I am your hostess with the mostest, Mr. Garrett M. La Laguna. This week, the M stands for Monday. Draft Monday. Yes, let's do it. I'm going to beat you all down starting that day. Guess I should point more up there. You'll notice today, my host with the not most this week, Mr. Tony S. Burgess. The S stands for I don't know, suffering succotash this week because he put his tail between his legs and he went up camping. I guess I can't blame the dude. I'd go camping right now if I could. Get out, get some fresh air away from Colorado where we're constantly on fire. So, yeah, lucky you guys. You get however long this takes of me just rambling at you. I hope you just got as excited as I did. Yeah, yeah, I hear the cheers. Cool, cool. So, welcome everybody. If you've been following along with us these past couple of weeks, I guess 8 weeks really, we have been talking about all the different divisions, and God knows that over that amount of time, everything has changed. Players have left teams, players have been added to teams, and everything has changed. Yet, still at the top, I feel nothing has changed. It's a little weird. Uh, but I mean, not. I don't know. I don't know. It's draft time. So many things happen. So many things that you guys, you plan on being great moves are just terrible moves in the end for you. So who knows how everything's going to turn out? But you know what? I can tell you. I can guarantee this. I got the number one draft pick. You know what that means, right? Oh yeah. Giants time. Saquon Barkley, number one draft pick. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, if you guys haven't been paying attention or following along, if you haven't seen or heard the draft order yet, right now we got me at number one, Doug drafting number two, Josh drafting at number three, Jen at number four, Daniel at five, Jamie at six, Tony at seven, Dave at eight, Laura at nine, Anthony at 10, Cody at 11, and Mr. Aaron at 12. Only because he just decided to not take the test. For shame. For shame. But just to give you all a little bit of a heads up, real quick, as far as the draft goes, it will be on Monday for us. What I'm going to do is basically start a teams meeting at 4:30 that day. We'll get in there real quick, have everybody test the draft client, make sure that everything is working for everybody. If for some reason it's not, we'll try and figure it out, troubleshoot, do what we need to do. But really, for that first half hour, I want to talk about any sort of changes to the league that we want to do. For instance, I know I've talked about it with a couple of other people at this time, but do we want to go with a 6-team playoff system? I think that's the best way to go. I've already changed it for that. Top 6 teams, week 13, 14, or 14, 15, and 16. So what that entails is top teams 1 and 2 essentially get a bye week, week 14, whereas teams 3 and 6 will play each other, and then teams 4 and 5 will play each other at that time. Winner of those 2 games will take on whoever they should, between 1 and 2. Top team will play the lowest ranked team at that time, and the 2 middle teams will play each other. And then week 16, we will have our championships. I refuse to go to week 17 because if you got good players, more than likely they're not playing because they're going to the playoffs. So that's how that will work. if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anecdotes about that, let me know. But I think that's the right way to go. Do we want to do any sort of points changes? Do we want to go to a full PPR league, full point per reception, uh, essentially doubling the points per reception that we got last year, as well as the points per rush? I feel like if we're gonna, move one up, we got to move the other one up. And last year we only had 0.1 of a point per rush, nothing too significant. This year maybe we do 0.2 points per rush. I don't know, maybe we go full PPR all the way around. If you guys are feeling that, let me know. I am totally down to do something like that because yeah, it could be fun. We could see a lot of points this year. And with players, I mean, good players really being spread across the teams the way that they are projected to be right now, kind of could probably use the more points to help, but that's ultimately your guys' call. I would really like to know what you feel about that. Also, do we want to go to a uh, kick return, punt return players? Do they get points for that as opposed to the defense, or does the defense get points for kick returns, punt returns? Kind of the same scoring style as before. 1 point for every 10 yards. Half point maybe for no, it probably wouldn't be a half point per reception. But yeah, same thing as before, fumbles -2 points, or 1 point per every 10 yards returned, and 6 points for a touchdown. I think everything would stay the same with the exception of adding the points per kick return, which could actually add a little bit of value to somebody like the Miami Dolphins defense, who are getting scored on so frequently that they're just getting kick returns all day long. If any actually get returned anymore, I don't even know, with the new kick return rules and everything. And we just don't see it anymore as much as we did, but who knows? You guys, let me know. Tell me what your thoughts, what your feelings are on that. Besides that, I can't really think of any other rule changes that I, want to talk about implementing, other than like, do we want to start looking at like maybe a 3 wide receiver league, upping the amount of players that we have on our teams and our bench spots? Those are rules that I'm seeing a lot of people do right now. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex, and kicker and defense. A lot of teams a lot of leagues are starting to take out the defenses. So let me know what you guys think. We can talk about this all very briefly on Monday. Any sort of rule changes that are brought up there that are not decided upon there, we can implement before the start of the season 3 days later. Oh my God. Football is less than a week away. I am so excited. My Giants play Monday night. We're going to beat the hell out of the Steelers. No, we're not. But, this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. This is going to be a fun season. We got 12 teams in this league. Oh my God, this is the biggest league I have ever played with before. Let me tell you, after doing a couple mock drafts, we are starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel come rounds 7, 8, 9. So make sure you guys are doing your research. Make sure you guys are looking into what's going on, because let me tell you, I am going to laugh hysterically at the person that drafts Adrian Peterson right now. There are a couple questions going on that I think you guys should be aware of too at the top of the draft. The potential of a Dalvin Cook holdout, the potential of an Alvin Kamara holdout. Sure, they're both practicing right now, but who knows how long that's going to take. Really, once the season starts, the power for holdouts goes into the player's hand, and you could have another Melvin Gordon situation like you did last year. And let me tell you, although Tony won last year, he did draft Melvin Gordon, and he was a sad panda about that for at least half the year. So yeah, just be aware. I will say this, I'm going to laugh at the person that drafts Patrick Mahomes in the first round. Because you guys know that that's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. And it's going to be absolutely hysterical at the person that does it. Last year it was Justin. My prediction is Daniel. I think it's going to be Daniel. Calling you out right now, Daniel. Hell, right now I could probably go through and predict the top 10 picks. Oh, man. Maybe I will. Ooh, another video just right before the draft. Predict the top for the first round. See how close I am. That could be fun. Who knows? Who knows? So, yeah. Besides that, I mean, I really don't have a lot for you guys. This is the last one of these before the draft. Next week we will start doing our weekly league previews. I mean, every Thursday we should be coming at you with a weekly preview as to what games we have going on that week's, the ramifications or implications of those games, I should say. Yeah, it definitely gets fun. So stay tuned with us if you guys want to see like last year and what all happened last year. And you guys can see a lovely, wonderful rant that I did on the defenses that we were playing last year because, oh, that was a joy. Hate defenses. Hate defenses. So, but I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys forever. This is, the state of the situation. This is, where we're going. This is, we're ready to start this year. Hopefully football maintains through the entire year and I can go ahead and dethrone Tony and rub it in his face throughout the entire off season in anticipation for next year. So yeah, I really don't have anything much else for you guys. Maybe I will tell you who I am going to pick in the first round. Maybe it is Saquon. Maybe it is Christian McCaffrey. It's Christian McCaffrey. I'm just going to tell you guys that now. Right now, it's going to be Christian McCaffrey. That's who I'm taking in the first round. I don't know who you are. Stop calling me. Go away. I don't like you. So, yeah, I'm definitely taking Christian McCaffrey. I'm betting Doug will take Barkley. Josh will take Zeke. You know what? I'm going to do my predictions right now. I'm calling it right now. We're at about 20 minutes. I'm about to call it off. So, you know what? Right now, draft order. Oh, man. Let's see. I have to go somewhere real quick just to make sure that I have all of my information accurate. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. So, predictions for the first round. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey. I'll just tell you all that right now. Number one, yeah, might as well. Doug will have Saquon Barkley. That's just a guarantee. Why the hell wouldn't he? Josh will probably take Zeke. I don't know though. Josh could take Kamara, but I'm going to call it right now. He's taking Zeke. Jen, who will probably be one of the few people that listens to this, so I really appreciate it, Jen. Thank you. I think you're going to take Kamara. I think just based off everything that is right there, whoever is right there, I think you take Kamara. You could take Dalvin Cook. Who knows? I think Daniel takes Patrick Mahomes with the 5th overall pick, and I think that is just laughable. I think that is so funny. But, oh, man, who knows? Jamie, being that southern guy down there from like the Atlanta area, I'll bet money he takes Julio. Which is interesting because, you're taking Julio, going hard over mine there. You're taking Julio over Michael Thomas. But I think Tony could be that one to go ahead. No. Tony's going to take Derrick Henry. I don't think he'll take Dalvin Cook. I don't think he'll take Dalvin Cook just because he's a Packers fan, and Dalvin Cook is, Viking through and through. So I think he's going to go a little hard over mine there, and I think he is going to either go for Derrick Henry or maybe Kamara if he is available still there. Dave, I think, is like, yeah, Dave will take the best available option there. He'll probably take a Michael Thomas if he's available. If not, whichever one's available between Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and Alvin Kamara. Laura's where we're starting to get into a little bit of an interesting area, because I think that she could very go wild card here and go with a Miles Sanders. I question you, Laura. But I mean, maybe you don't. Maybe you go with the best available player there. Maybe it's a Nick Chubb. Maybe it's a DeAndre Hopkins. Who knows? Who knows? I know. And then I think Anthony goes with Lamar Jackson, just because. I don't know. Best available option, I guess. Scored a lot of points last year. Justin Jackson, he's going to be one of those highly sought after players. Oh God, now we start getting into the interesting area. Cody and Aaron, what could they do down here in this position? Personally, I don't know enough about Cody to really make a good prediction about it. What is Cody's team name? Let me see real quick. See if I could figure out some things. Maybe get something off the team name. Let's see. Who is he? If he is who I think he is, yeah. Ooh. Well, that really doesn't help at all because Cody is CD's TDs with Broncos logo. So I really feel like, you're banking on CD Lamb there or something like that. You could be a Broncos fan. So I don't know. Maybe do you reach and go with a Melvin Gordon or a Cortland Sutton there? Oh, man. Cody, you are a wild card to me, sir. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for not being predictable. Aaron, I think he goes with Austin Eckler, best available person there, position, probably. So very well could be an Austin Eckler. So I don't know. Those are my predictions, though. We'll see what happens. We'll see how close I am. So I don't know. I'll probably put out one more video just as a definitive this person, this person, this person, this person. That way, once I could really think about it, because this was kind of on the spot. I should be looking at the camera over here, not over here. So yeah, this was kind of on the spot, on the fly type thing. So who knows how this goes? This could be a very interesting, very fun draft. I've been doing some mock drafts. I plan on doing a couple more mock drafts. I would suggest you guys do the same. Go to the draft board or draft center on the fantasy football homepage. From there, you'll see mock drafts. Do a mock draft or two. You're looking for, as far as scoring and everything goes, default, standard, I want to say it is. That way you can, and 12 team. So you can look in there, you can join at the position that you are going to be drafting from. That way you guys can kind of get a good idea. And then you're drafting with other people too, not just a simulation online somewhere, which those are all well and good. But those are going by, this is the person who should go at this number right here. It doesn't really give you an accurate description of how people are going to function, how, the thought process on different people and what they want at certain spots. Not saying that, going in there and doing a mock draft with random people that you don't know is going to be particularly helpful, but it definitely gives you more of an idea than just doing a simulator, I think. Because yeah, who knows? Where does Leonard Fournette really go right now? Where is Ronald Jones going right now? There are a lot of questions, and I think drafting with other people, real people, will definitely help you figure that out a little bit better. So, all that said, here we are. It is the end of the line. We are at draft time. It is everyone for themselves. And I just want to let everybody know before this video ends and before the draft begins that I am going to just mercilessly beat down every single one of you this year. It is going to just be mean and angry. My team is going to destroy all of your teams. I'm going undefeated. I am looking at what Dave did last year, and I am going to laugh at that. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. No one can stop me. No one can ever stop me. No one will ever stop me.